Hi, members. This is Ashima from ALT. Uh, my main purpose for going live, having this video, without telling you guys, is just to give you some information on 11 plus. As this was the only time I was not busy, so I thought I'll just come and say a quick hi to all my members and tell them some things which I always have in my mind. I always have something or other in my mind which keeps going on, and I feel like I should come and talk to all of you, tell you what I feel. As 11 plus is it's nearly there now. There are some things I want to tell all the members you should be doing. I have one member who joined me. I'm sorry I came live without telling you guys, but I thought if I don't give this information, I'll keep something in my mind. And I'm not a person who keeps anything in my mind. So basically, as you know that 11 plus is coming now, and all the kids are preparing for it. Uh, as you know, like it's you have summer holidays also coming. Summer holidays are couple of weeks. It's only a week left for some of the kids to have summer holidays, and private schools have already started summer holidays. So it's like, as you know that 11 plus is it's on the corner. So the children should try making a timetable now. And as you make a timetable for the summer holidays, just try having, I keep on saying all the members, some of the people must be thinking, oh, she's just a crazy woman who keeps telling that my kids should have a timetable of resting time also. But it's nothing to do like that. It's really good for kids to have a timetable in the holidays. Just have a lovely timetable in the holidays. Enjoy the break. Go out, go on vacations. I have so many parents who message me and members also who tell me that my kids are going, we are planning a holiday in summer. Do you think that we should go for holiday in summer or we should just drop because we need to focus on 11 plus? I would say that all of you should definitely plan a holiday. Take your kids out in summer. Take a week off from 11 plus. Let your kids enjoy the break because they are small kids, and when you think about them, they are like, they look at the other friends who are going on break, they also want a break. Give them a break for from 11 plus 1 week. Don't even talk about 11 plus. Take them out on vacation, go on a seaside, go on a day trip, or anything else. If you can't take a week off, at least take a day off. I think so. A day off would suit everyone. All the kids would love a day off. I have 5 members who joined me. Just say a quick hi to me. 6 members now. I didn't get any hi today. No hi? Oh, maybe I should wait for some members to join me. I also want to talk about the mock test because we keep getting a lot of posts, parents writing that my child didn't do well in the mock test. What should my child do now? Remember, all the providers normally make the mock test really, really hard. So if your child is not doing well in the mock test, don't worry. Oh, I got a hi now. Hi, Ashima. Oh, hi. So I'm getting highs now. Thanks. Thank you for saying hi to me. I was just saying that if your kids are going for mock test, don't just don't get depressed if your child doesn't do so well in the mock test. Because if your child is going for the first mock test, definitely your child is not used to it. So your child will not do well in the first mock test. So just try to be as normal as possible. Just look at the points where your child, topics, sorry, not points. Look at the topics where you think your child need more help. And if you keep doing the mock test again and again, if your child is doing the first mock test in maybe did in May, try doing the second mock test in June or July. June is all gone now. You can't do it in June, sorry. You can do one in July, one in August. Okay, I want to tell you something about my experience. When my son was giving 11 plus, I went for an open evening for St. Olive's Grammar School, and I met a boy there who told me that how did he pass the grammar exam. He said he did not take any of the tuitions. The only thing he did was give mock tests from different providers. From April till August, that boy was going on giving mock tests every alternate week, and that's the reason he passed St. Olive. So mock tests are really good for practicing for children. Try giving the mock test and try just doing them, and don't get stressed. Work on the areas your child need help. If you think your child is not doing so well in the mock test, just do the same topics what the mock test providers provide your children with. And there are two type of things could happen. Your child could not do well in the mock test, or your child could do well. If you think your child did do well, you can tell him, oh, you did really well. Encourage them, give them a treat. If your child didn't do well, it's not end of the world, it's just a mock test. Don't get stressed. I had my mock test yesterday, and I had one of the parents came and told me, Ashima, my daughter gets 90% in the house when she does papers with me, but when she goes out for mock providers, she only gets 60% or 70%. I know what happens to her. She gets too nervous. And my answer was to that mother was, let her enjoy life. She's just 10-year-old child. Don't stress her. If there's one thing children see, if the parents are stressed, the children also get stressed. So don't try making your child stress on these small things. Uh, let's give some members, because last time when I came, it was a nightmare. The everything went wrong. I don't want to talk about that Facebook Live, but today I'm back again. And to answer your questions, I have some time. I can answer your questions. Any of the members want to ask me any questions, please come forward. I can answer anything about registration, how to register, about 11 plus entrances, about how to apply, the deadline, anything you think you want to ask me, you are most welcome to ask me. I've seen a lot of members have said hi to me. There's any question, I know your kids are struggling with comprehension, your kids are struggling with creative writing, your kids are struggling with synonyms, antonyms. These are the things, it's normal. Kids do struggle. And don't get stressed with comprehension. If your child is struggling with the comprehension, just try doing the comprehension again and again. Make a note of the words your child doesn't understand. There's something I have seen children do struggle. Oh, here I got one. My son is struggling in non-verbal and comprehension. It's typical boys, you know. I have seen a lot of boys who are really, really good in maths will struggle with comprehension and non-verbal. Non-verbal is like non-verbal. There are no tricks I have ever seen for non-verbal. In non-verbal, the best trick is that if you do them again and again, and they understand the concept, what's going on in the sequence, they will come to know. Because every in I have seen in the non-verbal, odd one out sequences, there's always a pattern going on. Your children should always look for a pattern. In non-verbal, I have seen the boys always like the coding. They love the codes in non-verbal. That's the area all the boys get full marks for. But the other things like odd one out, sequences, making the grid, all these things, they always struggle. And the best thing is just see, just do it again and again. And there are so many videos on YouTube. There are a lot of videos for you in YouTube. You can see I got another question asking me how important to go for open day. It's really good to go for the open day for grammar schools because all the grammar schools specialize with something or the other. Like some grammar school would be really good for good in sports, and other grammar school would be really good for science. So you need to see the areas each grammar school specialize on, and that can only be known if you go for the open day. And another thing I've seen, if your child gets distract means if your child is like, oh mom or dad, I don't want to do 11 plus, it's too boring. To make them motivate and make them love going through this process of grammar school, is good to take them to the open day of a grammar school. Because looking at the school, the facilities the school have, your child would love it. And it is another way of making them study. If you want your child to pass 11 plus, and motivate them, take them to the school open day. I think so. Open days are almost over now because Newstead, if your girl is in Newstead Grammar School, you still have the open day in September, I think so. Newstead has it, and all the other grammar schools, it's over now. But they will again have it sometime in September, October. They normally have it near after you guys give the entrances. And don't fill up for the forms. Your secondary transfer forms will be filled up in September to October. So just look at that time of the year. It's really crucial. Don't fill up the forms now. Wait for your entrance results to come. There's any other question you guys want to ask? I have seen there's some members who just joined me. And remember, if you are not going to any of the tutors or any of the centers, you can also work looking at the file section of this group. We have unlimited resources here. There are a lot of resources. And if you look at these resources, you can also work on your own. Sometime he got 80%, sometimes he gets 60% only. That I'm saying, it depends on the child, how the child is on that day when they're doing the test in the house. Because if the children focus, they do well. If the child don't focus so much, they don't do well. So just keep practicing. If your child gets 80 in the house test, he must be focusing that time. And getting 60, he must be focusing on going somewhere else after doing the test. Or there will be some areas he must have struggled in that test. Just have a look, work on the areas, and keep repeating the papers again and again. And just don't do the papers like, if you do the papers, if I do a CM paper today, CEM paper today, I should be doing a GL paper next day. And then I should come back to the GL paper with the mistakes or my child did. And just don't rely on the tutor centers or the tuition, because how much concern you would be for your child, a tuition center or a tutor would not be. For them, your child is any other child in the tuition. So try working with your child also, or don't just rely on the tuition centers. That, oh, I have paid the fees for the tuition center. The tutor will work with my child. My child will pass 11 plus. And don't go for I have seen like some tuition centers nowadays, tuition centers have made a pattern. Anyone whose child pass 11 plus my child pass 11 plus, I can become a tutor. Just look at the background of the tutors you guys are making your child go in. I know some tutors in my area, they just go for, if I want to be in their tuition, if my child wants to be in their tuition, they say that my child should be on top table. My child must be in catchment. If I provide all these things to the tuition center, obviously 100% my child will pass. Just go for a tuition center which work with the child, not work for themselves. because nowadays everyone, I've seen so many tutor centers, I mean, I don't want to name anyone, all of the tuition centers, what they do is they have made a pattern. Oh, we are really busy, we have a waiting list. That is another way of telling members that they are full. And if a tutor center tells you that we are full, you will always go for them. And another tutor center telling you, yes, I have space. Which one do you prefer? The one who says I have space, or the one which tells you I have a waiting list? Look for all these things. These are business techniques. These are business techniques. I've seen everyone using them these days. So make sure, go for the recommendations, see how it works. Just don't go for, like, if a tuition center has 100 kids in it, 300 kids in it, don't go for them. Because if your child is one of the 100 kids, where would your child stand? So look for the right thing which suits your child. Sometimes group tuitions suit one child, and sometimes one-to-one suit another child. So it depends on each child. I know all the tutors would be hating me today, what I'm telling the members, but that's the fact. I'm sorry if I personally, I'm not saying anything against anyone. I'm just giving normal information what I think members should know while choosing a center or anything in September, or you choosing summer course for their kids. There's any other question you guys want to ask me? Anything else? Or I've answered, oh, I think so I've answered all the questions now. I'm looking for any other questions I have. And also remember, there's a difference between the registration form and secondary transfer form. Don't get confused with these two things. Registration form is you need to fill up for each and every school, and secondary transfer form is when you fill up, sorry, registration form is for grammar schools. You have to fill up that first, give the entrances. After your child pass, then you have to fill up the secondary transfer form. You cannot fill up the school's name which your child has not passed in your secondary transfer form. And also, I have seen some parents, they have a habit of writing the same grammar school name, 1, 2, 3. First choice, second choice, third choice. It won't make a difference. You'll be wasting your choices. Make good choices and right choices for your child. Also, just go on the school website and see that if your child also passed that school, see on the website, is it worth applying to that school? Because you are using that school name in one of your choices. And also, I mean, these schools which have, like St. Olive's, they have stage 2. Wait for stage 1 result to come. If your child has passed stage 1, then only you can write that school's name. I'm looking, there's any other question anyone of you want to ask me? I've seen there are around 12, there are 15 members who have joined me now. I'll put this live video in the Facebook group, and if any one of you have any questions any time of the day, any time in the day, just keep writing on the comment box, and I'll see in the comment box what you people are writing. And there's one more thing I want to tell you, like we have, because we didn't get a good reply, good response from the members, we have postponed our 11 plus event what we were supposed to do in October, because I wanted more members to join in, because I wanted to do something for the members, but looks like the tutors were thinking that I was advertising myself. So we have postponed that, and we'll be doing that in the future. But my live videos are always there to help you guys, so it's fine. We don't need any events and anything like that to go forward. because we have so many members, and some of the members were also like they stay really, really far, and it was not fair on them that I we go ahead and do something which they all can't attend. There's anything you guys want to ask? I'm still waiting for any responses if I have any questions for anyone. And just remember, I know I'm getting a lot of advertisements in the groups now. We'll be Manju and I will be working on that so that we reduce that advertisements in the group so many, and we just want the group to be a helpful group for all the members, where the members can ask for help anytime they want on any topics, anything, because 11 plus is coming. So all the members would be here. We'll be here to help you guys, and we'll be doing it. And also, if you're looking for any of the mock test or anything, also just go for our mock test. We also do mock test, and I don't take more than 20 kids in my mock test. I don't believe like going for hundreds and hundreds of kids giving mock test, because I believe in giving attention to each and every child in every area whenever they do, in my tuition, in the mock test, in the summer course. I know, I keep getting, my ALT parents tell me that if I can get more people for mock tests, why don't I take them? And I just give a reply. I want to be different. I don't want children to come to the mock test, get confused, and just go back home. And there were some tips, like one of the I got messages from the members telling me about tips for comprehension. I remember I posted some tips for comprehension a couple of months back. I will again put the tips on this live video today. After I finish the live video, I'll be putting that tips for you guys for comprehension. And what else? There's any other thing you guys want to ask me? I keep asking you guys because I can't see any replies, any questions today. Looks like I came on the wrong time. I've not got any questions. There's any question you guys want to ask me, you guys are welcome. And also, please, don't stress and don't get your children get stress for 11 plus. I've seen there's so many children who don't get stress in 11 plus, they pass. And there's some children who get really stressed for 11 plus. Because 11 plus should be a journey which your child should remember after passing it. It should not be a journey. Your child should think like, oh my God, mom, do you remember in 11 plus what happened? I used to study so much. You used to scold me so much. The journey of 11 plus should be remembered in a way your child is happy with it. And also, I'm saying this, God forbid, if it happens, if you think your child didn't pass 11 plus, it's not end of the world. You can still apply for comprehensive schools. And I saw some parents who asked me last time when I said this, comprehensive schools are state schools which have a grammar stream inside it. And you have to give the entrance for that. So look around your area if you have any comprehensive schools also. And also remember, these comprehensive schools are really good. They work as the same level like your grammar schools. The grammar stream basically works like a grammar school. So have a look, and always when you fill up your secondary transfer form, always fill up one non-grammar school. Because if you don't fill up any non-grammar school, and if the grammar school you applied is full, the local council would go with any state school which has vacancy. And I don't want to tell the members which state schools have vacancies. It's normally the schools like which are really bad obstinate will have vacancies. So it's better that the government gives you schools like that. You should put a non-grammar school also in your secondary transfer form. And also, I mean, after the results come, everything of the school, I'm talking about March, April, when the results come, you can still keep your child in the waiting list of the grammar school you didn't get. Because sometimes when they have the second list, like some kids who are like in private schools, they just give the grammar school entrances just to know where they stand. And these people normally do that. And for when they see that they got a private school space, they will drop the grammar school space. So you will have one space then. So after your child also don't get, if pass the grammar school, the school admission comes. If your child don't get a grammar school of your choice, you still have time. Next year, I mean, like the results normally come in March. You still have time till May, June to get to a grammar school of your choice. Last year, one of my students got the school of their choice in September. I mean, the boy had started Betts Grammar School, and after starting Betts Grammar School, after a week, he got the call from St. Olive School that we have a vacancy for you. So there's just keep looking for these things also. I'll be keep giving you whatever you say. I'll be keep giving these live videos to you guys how to apply, how to do, and God forbid if you guys want to appeal, how to appeal for a grammar school. But at this stage, I don't want to confuse you guys. At this stage, the best thing is you should focus more on how to pass now and focus also how to enjoy the lovely weather. Yeah, I think so. I need to go now. But if you have any other messages you think you guys can put on this comment box, try putting it for me. And I will try replying to all the messages whenever I have time. And remember, our group has a lot of free resources which can also help you with 11 plus entrances. Try doing them. And if you need any other free resources, just just message me or write in the comment box. I'll be doing that for you. And if you live local, and if you're looking for any mock test, also go for our mock test, because our mock test is small and it's not big like other providers. And if you're also looking for summer course, I have a lot of my ALT kids who are doing my summer course, but we still have little vacancies. And because you guys are from ALT groups, I can still accommodate some of you guys in it. Just go on the website of ALT and just look at the summer course and the dates we are giving the summer course for. And also just recommend this group to every one of your friends, because this group is there to help you guys. And if you live near me, if you think my tuition is suitable for your child or your friends, just recommend us also. Yeah, I need to go now. And if there are any other messages or anything you guys think you want to put in this live video, you want me to comment on this, comment on your any of your messages, anything, just keep messaging me. I'll be always there to help you guys. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the sun. Don't forget to make a timetable. Don't forget to include breaks in the timetable. And just keep loving our group the way you guys always do. Bye.